Hello students, welcome to our channel at Our Thoughts. In this we are going to see the 10th standard English syllabus, second chapter, unit 2, The Night the Ghost Got In. First we will be seeing the questions which are included in the text. Where was the author when he heard the noise? The author had just stepped out of the bathtub when he heard the noise. What did the narrator think the unusual sound was? At first, he thought it was his father or his brother Roy. Next, he suspected that it was a burglar. Later on, he thought that it was a ghost. Next, what were the various sounds the brothers heard when they went downstairs? The brother heard like a man running and started up the upstairs towards them. They thought that they were coming two at a time. They saw nothing but only heard the steps. Who were the narrator neighbors? The narrator's neighbors were a retired engraver named Bodwell and his wife. How did the Bodwells react when a shoe was thrown into their house? Mr. Bodwell was shouting, frothing a little, and shaking his fist. Mrs. Bodwell wanted to sell their house and go back to Peria. For some years, he had been in a bad way and was subjected to mild attacks. What did the Bodwells think when they heard the mother shout? Bodwell thought that there were burglars in his house when they heard the mother shout. What was the grandfather wearing? The narrator's grandfather was wearing a long flannel nightgown over long woolen pants, a nightcap, and a leather jacket around his chest. What conclusions did grandfather jump to when he saw the corpse? His grandfather was going through fits where he believes he is in the war. He thinks that General Meade's men are deserting under fire from Stonewall Jackson. Were the policemen willing to leave the house? No, the policemen were not willing to leave without getting their hand on somebody besides grandfather. What made the reporter gaze at the author? The author had put on one of his mother's dress as he couldn't find anything else. The reporter looked at him with mingled suspicion and interest. Now we are seeing the questions in the textual part that is next to the glossary. Why was the narrator sorry to have paid attention to the footsteps? The imagination of the ghost getting into his house led to a commotion. It caused his mother to throw a shoe through a window of the neighbor house. It ended with his grandfather shooting a policeman, so the narrator was sorry to have paid attention to the footsteps. Why did Herman and Arthur slam the doors? Herman and Arthur slammed the doors because they thought that someone was coming up their stairs. They were scared as they heard the steps of someone. Who woke up the mother? The slamming of the doors had awakened their mother. Who do you understand by the mother's What do you understand by the mother's act of throwing the shoe? His mother enormously fancied the thrill of throwing a shoe through a glass window of her neighbor. She is a highly excitable woman. Why do you think Mrs. Bodwell wanted to sell the house? Mrs. Bodwell wanted to sell the house as she wanted to go back to Peria due to frequent mild attacks. How did the cops manage to enter the locked house? The cops managed to enter the locked house by breaking the glass of the front door. Why were the policemen prevented from entering grandfather's room? The policemen were prevented from entering into grandfather's room because the narrator realized that it would be bad if they do so. His grandfather was going through a phase in which he believed that General Meade's men were beginning to retreat. They were under the control of Stonewall Jackson. Who used the zither and how? Zither was used by the guinea pig to sleep on it. It would never sleep anywhere except on the zither. Mention the things that the grandfather imagined. His grandfather imagined that the cops were deserters from Meade's army. He thought that they were trying to hide away in his attic. Answer the following questions in about 100 to 150 words. First one, describe the funny incident that caused the confusion in the house. James, the author, comes out of the bathroom rubbing himself with a towel and hears the steps from dining table. He wakes up his brother Herman. They both listen to the footsteps and get scared. Their mother wakes up when she comes to know at that moment the footsteps of someone walking downstairs near the dining table. She alerts her neighbor to call the police. The police arrive with some reporters. They search all over upstairs and downstairs. When they find nothing, they rush to the attic. The narrator's grandfather believes that he is still in the war. He thinks that the policemen are deserters, so he starts shooting at them. The policemen leave their house immediately, creating a lot of confusion everywhere. Narrate the extensive search operation made by the policemen in the house. The police were on hand in a commendably short time. They began banging at the door at the narrator's front door. When nobody responded, they broke into the house. They searched downstairs and upstairs, messing up everything. They opened all the doors and windows. They pulled the drawers and furniture. They began to ransack the floor, pulled beds away from the wall, tore cloths off the hooks in the closets. They also pulled a suitcase and box off the shelves. Later, they heard some creaking in the attic. They stepped into the attic as his grandfather thought they were the deserters from Med's army, so he started shooting at them. Then he went back to bed. The cops were unwilling to leave without getting their hand on somebody. They felt it was a defeat for them. They began to poke into things again and finally left the place.